The dumb bunnies.
The dumb bunnies.
Come on in.
Ooh.
Bunnies.
Oh,
The Dumb Bunnies.
that's us.
Ah, yes. It's the weekend here in Bunnyville. Time to get out the lawnmower and do a little snow blowing! Ah!
Sounds like trouble at the Uppities.
Ah! My lawn!
Looks like you missed a spot with the mower, Bill.
Oh, well, mistakes happen.
Mistakes happen? I don't make mistakes. I never make mistakes. It isn't the uppity thing to do.
Oops, sorry. We forgot.
Our mistake.
Yes, it was. Unfortunately, my lawnmower is in the shop for its weekly shampoo and...
Say no more, Bill.
Papa loves mowing the lawn.
You're not going to use that on my almost perfect lawn, are you?
Of course not. The lawnmower's for snow blowing.
What do you use for lawn mowing?
What else?
The snowblower.
Yes! Papa loves to help his neighbors! Well, as you can see, Bill Uppity's lawn isn't perfect. So, of course, Papa has offered to mow it with his snowblower.
Sorry, Bill. What was I thinking? You'd rather borrow my snowblower and mow it yourself.
Yeah! Oh, sounds like more trouble at the Uppities. It's
The dumb bunnies. Hi, Prissy.
Bill has been wanting to ask you to do us a little favor.
A favor? We'd love to.
Well, I've invited my boss, Mr. Grudge, over for dinner.
I'm preparing a perfectly lovely meal.
And I have to stand perfectly still so I don't wrinkle my perfect dress.
We were planning on spending a perfectly quiet afternoon with Mr. Grudge, so I wonder if you'd mind...
Say no more, Bill. We don't mind a bit.
You don't?
we just wished you told us sooner.
Let's get hopping.
I only wanted them to leave for the day, but it looks like they're going for the whole week.
Now we can spend a perfectly quiet afternoon impressing Mr. Grudge.
Here you go, dear. I know you like to nap on car rides.
Yes, everything's going to be perfect. I'll just fire this monster up and... Oh no! I broke it! Oh well, I'm sure Papa will understand that mistakes happen. What am I saying? I don't make mistakes.
Are we there yet?
Just a few more feet, son.
They're back!
Don't worry, Bill. We brought everything you need.
Whoa, what's all this?
Well, your boss is coming over, and you were worried things were going to be too quiet.
So, we brought party noisemakers to make sure it'll be good and loud.
And party games were to be lots of fun.
No.
Here, you play the pipes, and I'll mow the lawn for you.
No! It's okay. I mean, thanks for the offer, but,
Aha! I know what's wrong.
You do? Well, you see,
We forgot the party balloons. Sorry, Bill. Our mistake.
You can't have a party without balloons.
Let's get hopping.
Now all I have to do is fix it before any bunny knows it was broken.
I wonder where we can find balloons for Bill's party.
Good question, dear.
And of course, who better to ask a good question than the bunny who has all the good answers, Professor Bunsen Bunny.
Hello, dumb bunnies.
Hello, Professor. We came to ask you about balloons.
Well then, whew, you're in luck.
Oh, we thought we were in your lab.
Of course you are. Which is lucky, since I am currently studying the properties of helium gas.
What does that have to do with balloons?
I'm so glad you asked.
Yay, it's time for Dumb Bunny Discovery.
At the turn of the century, Professor Bumblebee Bunny was investigating the lighter-than-air properties of helium gas. When he picked an unfortunate place to put the huge wad of bubblegum he was chewing.
Oops, that was a mistake.
But sometimes the most amazing discoveries have been the result of silly little mistakes. In one day, he invented the world's first helium-filled balloon and the world's first floating laboratory. Professor Bubble went on to have great success as a house mover.
Great story, Professor.
But we were hoping you could tell us where to find a balloon.
Oh dear, leave it to me to get carried away with long-winded explanations. My mistake.
No problem, Professor. Now we know balloons float because they're filled with helium.
And mistakes aren't always bad.
Excellent. And you know, I believe I can solve your balloon dilemma as well.
Jumpin' jackrabbits!
Meanwhile, Bill Uppity is working frantically to cover up a silly little mistake of his own.
No bunny is going to say Bill Uppity makes mistakes. Oh, now what? I meant to do that.
Did you mean to do that, too?
Great idea, Bill!
Can't have a good party without a flaming umbrella.
And look what else we've got!
Bonnieville's biggest party balloon.
Looks like your party isn't going to be as boring as you thought.
Yes, even Bill would admit, things are never boring when the dumb bunnies drop in. When we last saw the dumb bunnies, they were helping Bill Uppity get ready for a visit from his boss, Mr. Grudge, which is why they are coming in for a landing in a 2-ton party balloon. And Bill Uppity was trying to fix Papa's snowblower before anyone finds out he broke it.
Fire! Fire!
The dumb bunnies put out the fire.
Whoops, these things are tricky to park.
Sorry, Bill. We didn't mean to put out your flaming umbrella. Our mistake.
Oh, yes. But somehow it worked out just perfectly.
Uh-oh, sounds like...
I know. Trouble at the Uppities.
Prissy, look at your dress.
This is nothing. Look at the house. And look at Daddy.
And look at the big party balloon.
Look at that! No problem, Bill. I'll take care of it before you can say.
No, you've done enough already.
Want to play pin the pizza on the chandelier? Okay.
My, how time flies when you're having fun. And this has been fun. But time being what it is. Come inside and change your dress, Prissy.
Time! Look at the time! Mr. Grudge will be here any minute. I'm running out of time.
Say no more, Bill. We'll be back with more time in no time.
More time? Well, that'll keep him away for the afternoon.
Susan, time flies when you're having fun.
We're having fun.
And we're flying.
So, time must be around here somewhere.
There it is!
And it's lunchtime. You know what that means.
It's time for a bedtime story.
That's my boy.
That's right. Let's all snuggle in for another dumb bunny tale. Once upon a time, in a land almost too far away, there was a lovely princess named Cinderella. She lived with her parents, King and Queen Uppercrust, who liked everything to be just
Perfect.
Although life in the castle was perfect, she really wanted to go to the barn dance in the village. But alas, she didn't have a thing to wear. Thank goodness for fairy god bunnies. The kind fairy god bunny gave Cinderella some casual clothes, a funky straw hat, and huge feet.
Oops, my mistake.
Of course, Cinderella wasn't going to let a little god bunny boo-boo spoil her fun. She went to the barn dance and hopped up a storm. And when the clock struck 12, it reminded the fairy god bunny she had forgotten to warn Cinderella to be home before midnight.
Oops again.
Suddenly, the spell wore off. Well, most of it did.
Oops times 3.
Embarrassed to be seen in such a frilly dress, Cinderella ran away in a panic, sure that she would never see her charming dance partner again. But of course, he tracked her down in no time. Who else in the village would wear a size 52 glass slipper? And so, rather than be angry at her fairy god bunny for making so many mistakes, Cinderella thanked her for helping because, after all,
Nobody's perfect.
That was beautiful.
uh-oh, thanks to tear-filled eyes, thanks to the dumb bunny's touching tail, the worker bunny turns the wrong screw.
Whoops! Big mistake!
Oh no! Time is getting away!
Just in the nick of time! Thanks!
Anytime!
And time is exactly what Bill Uppity is running out of as he tries to cover up his silly little you-know-what.
Mistake. Ha! An uppity bunny never makes mistakes. I'll fix Papa's snowblower before he even knows I broke it. Then I'll mow the lawn. Right after I repaint the house. Oh, I need more time. Mr. Grudge will be here any minute.
No problem, Bill! We found you a lot more time!
Big time!
I got away.
Oops! My mistake!
And oops, here we go again. When last we saw the dumb bunnies, they had just found more time for their neighbor Bill Uppity, who, of course, was screaming.
Ah! The house! It's perfectly clean. You did it again.
Oh, don't thank us, Bill. I have to admit, it was all a big...
Mistake. I know.
Don't you worry about that grass. I'll take care of it quicker than you can say.
Wait! Whoa. Ah! Oh! Ah! Ah! Ah!
Daytime fireworks!
Great idea, Bill.
It's Mr. Grudge.
What? Already? Where?
Hey, that looks just like your boss, except for the crossed eyes and goofy expression.
Our perfectly planned barbecue is perfectly ruined.
Say no more, Sue. We understand.
Oh no, they're going to Barbecue!
No problem! We'll barbecue enough soup and spaghetti for every bunny.
You can't have a barbecue without pogo sticks.
And square dancing music.
That's my mama. Whee!
Okay, I have to build a higher fence. After I paint the house. After I mow the grass. After I fix Papa's snowblower before he finds out I broke it. And I've got 60 seconds to do it! Oh, why, you big dump! I did it! And you're next! I thought this was the start lever. Oh well, no matter.
I know. Put on a clean dress.
Everything is going to be perfect. Ah! Ah! Look out!
Great idea, Bill! Taking the fence down makes more room for the party!
Ah!
There's Ruffity mowed our car.
Thanks, Bill. It was due for a trim.
He's mowing the whole neighborhood.
Ah! Ah! Mr. Grudge!
Uppity!
Bill sure loves my snowblower.
That was your last clean dress.
Perfect. Thanks, Daddy.
Whoa! No! Oh, what a disaster.
Thanks for tuning up the snowblower, Bill. It's never run better.
And you mowed our lawn and our car and, well, the whole neighborhood.
That's our Mr. Uppity.
He's the perfect neighbor. Perfect neighbor. Perfect neighbor.
No. I have to admit, I'm not perfect. Oh, Papa, I broke...
My toothpick! Thanks, Bill. I was wondering where I stuck that.
Toothpick? You mean...
Great party, Uppity!
Mr. Grudge?
Pogo sticks, monster truck derby, banjos, barbecue soup. How did you know what all my favorite things were?
But, Mr. Grudge, that was just a mistake. In fact, this whole party is one big mistake.
Oh well, that's how you learn, Bill. It's a big bunny who can admit his mistakes, you know. After all,
Nobody's perfect.
And you have to admit, no bunny is as perfectly not perfect as the dumb bunnies. And so, despite creating a huge disaster by not wanting to admit to one silly little mistake, Bill Uppity had to finally admit,
It was a perfect day.
Even the barbecued soup and spaghetti were delicious.
there's only one more thing that would make this the most perfect day ever.
More perfect? How?
Aha! And there it is! You're a lucky bunny, Uppity! You can't find perfect neighbors like these every day!
Oh, you don't have to find us. We're not even lost.
What do you say we do it all again next weekend?
Sir? Mr. Grudge? I think that would be a really, really big mistake.
Perfect!